Jackson Dart's first career start. First play of this one, Justin Herbert comes out, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the Chargers. Trey Pipkins with the false start. Jackson Dart's first NFL start against the Chargers, 1st and 15, back at the 20-yard line. Mekhi Becton out today with a concussion. Here's Justin Herbert from the 30-yard line, sends a tight end in motion to his left. 3-step drop, looks left, throws middle, and it's caught. Caught for about a 7-yard gain. So they get the first down yardage, or the penalty yardage back. So we got 2nd and 6. Oh, good throw right there. Tight window throw to Keenan Allen. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers on each side. They're going to hand this ball off to Marion Hampton, and he's stuffed. No gain on the play. He might have lost a yard. Third and 7 for the Chargers, 3-0, 0-3 for the Giants. Scoreless here early on, first quarter. Here's Herbert now, 3rd down. Sends Johnstone in motion, 2-step drop, throws right, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of McConkey. Wow, that should have been a first down for the Chargers. Instead, they got a punt. McConkey wide open on the slant. Oh, nobody's even around him. Never see him drop something like that. A sure-handed pass. Lucky that wasn't intercepted. Kind of bounced off his arm. Here's the punt from the 40-yard line. And it's going to be fair caught at the 11-yard line. And that's where Jackson Dart will start his first NFL start. Or his first NFL series, 13:37 left to go, first quarter, scoreless. Standing ovation for Dart. He hasn't played a snap yet. Giants fans trying to build confidence in him early. See what Dable does. Does he let him throw early on in this game? Shotgun formation for Dart. Here's a running back. Scadaboo comes in motion. They hand the ball off to him. Scadaboo's 2nd level. He's got about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Giants. Scadaboo, 121 scrimmage yards last week against KC. They got to get Malik Neighbors involved earlier on. 2 receptions, 13 yards versus KC. Pistol look for the Giants, and they're going to play action fake, throw it up to Neighbors, and there's going to be a flag on the play. That defensive back wasn't looking back. So Dart's first pass was a lob in the air, a one-on-one coverage with Neighbors, and the defensive back doesn't look back for it. Well, he does look back, but it's right at the last moment. It's going to be a spot foul. The Giants are going to have this ball close to the 35, 40-yard line. 30-yard line, actually. Dart in the shotgun, hands off to Scadaboo, trying to cut back right and can't. Stop for about a yard gain, 2-yard gain. 12:55 left to go. First quarter, 2nd and 8 for the Giants, and they're showing some no-huddle tempo into their offense. 2 wide receivers on each side. Looks like Scatterboo on Dart's left hip. Dart takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking left, throws, caught by Neighbors, spin move, 9-yard gain, Malik Neighbors. And already he's got 2 targets in this football game, 2 receptions the whole game last week versus KC. Here's Dart in the no huddle. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Scatterboo on his right hip. Hands the ball off to Scatterboo, full head of steam, and he's got the first down, ran over a Charger in the process. Giants again showing no huddle. 1st and 10 now at the close to the 40-yard line. About the 43, actually. Hand off to Scatterboo again. 2nd level, full head of steam. First down, still on his feet. There's 4 Chargers on his back trying to bring him down. Mike Allstott Jr., Cam Scatterboo. There's really not a lot to this. Just very patient, waiting for the holes to develop. And then as soon as he gets to the 2nd level, I mean, it's a nightmare for anyone trying to tackle him. Here's Dart, breaks the huddle. 1st and 10 for the Giants, now in the Chargers territory. 2 wide receivers on each side. Now he sends Wan'Dale Robinson in motion to his right. Play action fake. Dart, now he's going to run. Design quarterback run. Dart, and he slides forward for another first down. Or close to one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Giants. Actually, he play action fake to nobody right there and just decided, or I'm not sure if that was a design quarterback run or a breakdown in that play. Here's Dart now, shotgun formation, play action fake. Derwin James runs, and it looks like a read option right there, and Dart decided to run. Good job by him. Derwin James was coming on that blitz from that slot corner spot. Oh, when the Eagles block one, the Eagles are going to go back for a touchdown. 2nd consecutive week where the defense scores a touchdown for them. Now Giants break the huddle, empty set, 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Malik Neighbors in the slot. 2-step drop for Dart. Looking left, now looking middle, throws, and it's caught! Malik Neighbors again, first down. And he's got to let the crowd know he's getting involved early in this one. 1st and 10 for the Giants. 9:51 left to go, first quarter. Dart looks left, then looks middle, then comes back to his left. The mechanics weren't good right there, but he got the job done. Here's Dart now in the red zone. Takes a snap and is going to run right up the middle. Kazan quarterback drawn in. It's a touchdown. Jackson Dart's first NFL drive ends in a touchdown. A 13-yard run right up the middle. Giants take the lead 6-0. Already a lot more energy in this one for the New York Giants as they bring in their rookie quarterback, first-round pick Jackson Dart, and he leads the drive on the first series. Now, it was a lot of Cam Scatterboo, a lot of Jackson Dart making plays, and a lot of Malik Neighbors on that one. So the Giants 0-3 need a spark. Daboll puts the rookie quarterback in against the 3-0 Chargers. Extra point is up, and it is good. Giants take a 7-0 lead early in this one. First quarter, 9:20 left. So it looks like we got Chargers first and 10 from the 30. Spin move of Maureen Hampton, and it's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Hey, what's up? I'm live right now. I'm live right now. What happened? We got a first down, Chargers. Deep play. Herbert at the 25, deep drop. Oh, he's going to run it. Oh, got the angle. Wow. It's like they needed like 20 yards. He got 23. Was that Alt going down? Ooh, they just lost their left tackle. Lost their left tackle in training camp, and then they had to move Alt to left tackle. Looks like he just got rolled up there on that right ankle. I formation for the Chargers. Play action fake for Herbert. Going to get out to his right. He's pressured, and it's an inaccurate pass. Tight window throw there to Keenan Allen. Second and 10 for the Chargers. 6:08 left to play first quarter. Giants up 7-0. Chargers right at midfield. Herbert there on a bootleg. Play action fake. Try to get it to Keenan Allen. So pistol look right at the 50-yard line for the Chargers. Giants showing blitz, and they might have been offside. Free play for Herbert. He throws, and it's caught. It's going to be about an 8-yard catch right there for a tight end. Conklin. Chargers also got the Giants to jump right there. It was a free play for Justin Herbert. Yeah, just got that linebacker was trying to jump the snap count. Bobby Okereke. the Chargers actually accept the penalty. They don't take the play. Herbert now in shotgun takes a snap looking right and throws, and it's incomplete again. Herbert having to throw off his back foot. He had time. He should have just stepped up right there and threw that one in accurately. I'm not sure why he threw that one off his back foot. He didn't have pressure. Oh no, Alt is being carted off. So now the Chargers 3-0 have lost both their tackles. Shotgun formation for Herbert. He's got Hampton to his left hip. Takes a snap, throws deep, fires. Incomplete! In and out of the hands of McConkey again. Second drop for Ladd McConkey, and the Chargers faced with another fourth down. Herbert staying out there. And Harbaugh calls him back. They're calling the punt team on the field. What a ball by Justin Herbert. He's thrown a couple nice ones right in the hands of McConkey. Hasn't been able to do anything with it. Chargers need a coffin corner, the punt from the 50-yard line, and they're going to let it bounce right about the 10-yard line. Takes a good bounce right there, and it's going to bounce right at the 1-yard line. And that's where Jackson Dart's going to have to spend his second NFL drive, is right at the 1-yard line. Giants up 7-0. We're going to see what's going to happen. 5:32 left to go, first quarter. See what Jackson Dart can do from the 1-yard line. This kid played well his first series. He was going to Malik Neighbors. Knew he had to get him involved early after last week. And Scatterboot continues to run the ball hard. Dart showing mobility. He threw a couple nice passes. One that was a pass interference. Gave a one-on-one opportunity with Neighbors. And then threw another one across the middle. So first drive looked pretty good. He's at the 1-yard line right here. Single back formation. Hand off to a running back, and he's stuffed. Met right in the hole by a Chargers linebacker. It's going to be no gain on the play. Still at the 1 yard line. Dye with the tackle. Dart 20 passing yards, 28 rushing yards on that first drive. Single back formation for the Giants here, and they're going to hand off to the running back again. This time breaks a tackle. Good tackle right there by Chargers linebacker, safety, Derwin James. If he misses that one, it was going to be a first down run. So we got a 3rd and 6 now from I want to say right at the 5 yard line. Dart now in the shotgun, backed up in his own end zone. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left, 2 running backs. He's got a tight end on his right hip, a running back on his left hip. Dart now barking out signals. Chargers showing blitz. They do. Dart's got to get rid of it. They pick it up, telling a wide receiver to come back like a veteran, and he does! First down catch. Jackson Dart barking out signals as the play is going on. Looks like a 10-year veteran out there. Tells a wide receiver to come back on the scramble drill. Good blitz pickup by the Giants right there. Throws off his front foot. The mechanics aren't great, but he's making plays. Dart now sends a running back in motion to his left. He's in a shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Malik Neighbors all alone to his right. Quick throw to Wan'Dale Robinson. Needs to break a tackle. Looked like a face mask. And it's not going to be called. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. First quarter winding down. 3:11 left to go. Giants up 7-0. Jackson Dart's first drive ended in a touchdown. Second drive moving the football here. Pretty good. 38 passing yards, 28 rushing yards for him today in this first quarter. Shotgun formation for the Giants. 2 wide receivers to Dart's right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, looking right now, looking deep. Fires! Incomplete! Right off the wide receiver's hands right there was Slayton. Would have needed a nice catch right there. Would have needed to make a nice play. But Dart takes a deep ball opportunity to Slayton right there. One-on-one coverage. Ooh, gave him a chance though. If he sticks 2 hands out, I think he's got a better chance right there. He tried to pull it in with 1 hand. Third and 10 for Jackson Dart. He's going to have to make a play here. Takes a snap. Big drop. Looking deep. Now he's trying to run. Feeling the pressure. Dart is going to get sacked for about a 3-yard loss right there. Nothing he could do. Everything was covered downfield. He takes a sack. Doesn't throw a bad pass right there. Chance for a turnover. Takes a sack. Lives to see another day. Yeah, Hyatt was blanketed. The only chance he had was Neighbors, but he was looking to his left. Now the punt from the 20-yard line. It's a pretty good one. Backs him up all the way to the 22, 30, and he's run down right about the 34-yard line. That's where Justin Herbert's going to start this drive. Giants still up 7-0, 1:56 left to go first quarter. Oh no! The big man, Dexter Lawrence! Rumbling! All the way down to the 4-yard line. I just caught the tail end of it. The big man, Dexter Lawrence, almost got a touchdown right there. Gets the turnover on Justin Herbert. I'm not sure what it was. Looked like an interception or something. Maybe he tipped it up. Here's Lawrence getting double teamed. Yep, tipped it to himself. Oh, tip drill to himself, the big man. Oh, the athleticism. That guy's 330 pounds and he's moving like that. He doesn't get a lot of love, but he's one of the best defensive tackles in the league. Talk about Chris Jones and Jalen Carter. This guy's right up there. First career interception. And he does it on Jackson Dart's first NFL start. Knew he needed to do something. Dart comes out, shotgun formation, sends Wan'Dale Robinson in motion. Play action fake, and they whistle it dead. Can't have that. Right after the turnover, you got a false start on the Giants. Greg Van Roten. Man, this backs him up all the way to the 8-yard line. Dart comes out, empty formation. He's got a tight end, 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left. Now he sends Scatterboo in motion to his right. Dart, design quarterback run, and he's upended by Henley. It's going to be a 3-yard run for Jackson Dart, maybe a 2-yard run actually. 2nd and goal from the 6. Surprisingly, the Giants' offensive line has looked pretty good today, or in this first quarter. They've given him time to throw. He's also gotten rid of it quickly. He's also some design quarterback runs have been effective. I like what I saw from Jackson Dart in that first half. I mean, his defense is coming out and playing well for him. They played well last week in the first half too. Justin Herbert not looking like himself. This is a West Coast to East Coast road trip. Even though the Giants are 0-3, that's always a tough task. On an early game on a Sunday. So I think the Giants, the way that they're playing, they got a chance. I know they were 6-point underdogs, but if Dart continues to run the ball this well, his mobility, he doesn't turn the football over, continues to look for Malik Neighbors. The Giants have a chance in this one. Here's Dart now. Second and goal from the 6-yard line. Sends a wide receiver in motion to his right. They're going to hand off to Scatterboo. Trying to get left. Needs to break a tackle and can't. He was one-on-one with the linebacker, and he got upended. The linebacker went low. He tried to jump over him. That close to a touchdown. Good job by Scatterboo to notice to get left there. He had one-on-one and couldn't. He didn't have the speed to get to the edge. It's third and goal now from the 3-yard line. Scatterboo, and he's stuffed. Giants are going to have to kick a field goal, and Dart is pissed off. He wanted to throw the football right there. I was just going to say why they haven't ran the ball with Scatterboo. I mean, the second and goal call was the correct call right there on that play. But I think third and goal, you got to throw the football right there. You got to give Dart a chance to get out to his right, maybe make a play happen. The offensive line is showing him time. So, I mean, what's the difference if he gets sacked at 5-yard loss? It's a field goal from the 10-yard line instead of the 5, you know. Giants kick the field goal, make it 10-0 early on, second quarter, 13:47 after the Dexter Lawrence tip drill interception to himself. So we're going to see what Justin Herbert can do. The Chargers offense has been stalling out. A couple drops by Ladd McConkey, though. So the Chargers lose Alt, their left tackle. They also lost their left tackle earlier in the offseason. Had to move Alt to from right tackle to left tackle. So their offensive line, here's Hampton now trying to get out to the outside, and he's got the first down run, far sideline left. So Chargers got a first down close to midfield. Just under 13 minutes left, second quarter. Hampton, 4 rushes, 14 yards. Herbert now takes a shotgun snap. It's a screen pass to Hampton. He's got, and it's going to be a first down. Good setup right there by the Chargers. He had room. A couple blockers out in front of him. I think the Chargers put Najee Harris on the injured reserve. So Hampton's going to be a full-time starter the rest of the way. Here's Herbert now from the 44-yard line of the Giants. Throw is caught by McConkey on a comeback route. He's fighting forward. He's got the first down. Actually came back about 5 yards and then ran forward and got the first down. Created a little bit of space right there. Watch him stop. And then he comes back, makes a move, and then gets the first down. Good awareness right there. Chargers threatening right at the 31-yard line of the Giants. Here's Herbert in the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a snap, big drop, looking deep. Throws middle, and it's caught. Caught by Gadsden. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Just under 11 minutes left to go, second quarter. As the Giants blitz right there. Good pickup by the Chargers. Herbert had all kinds of time. It was a tight window throw to the tight end, Gadsden. Here's Herbert now in the gun, sends a wide receiver in motion to his right. Takes a snap, play action fake, looking left. Throws caught by Keenan Allen, first down. Looks like they ran like a crosser right there where you got 2 wide receivers basically getting in front of each other. It's kind of like a pick play. It gets Keenan Allen free, and it's a 7-yard catch and a first down for the Chargers. They're close to the red zone, or right at the 20. Here's Johnstone, goes in motion to his right. It's a pitch to Hampton. Giants got it sniffed out. Hampton breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. What a stiff arm by Omarion Hampton. Put a Giants cornerback on his ass right there. Looks like it's coming back, though. I think it could be holding on the Chargers. Illegal block in the back on the Chargers. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty and still stay first down. So they got Ladd McConkey with the block in the back. He's going to go and... Oh, that's kind of tic-tac right there. He kind of got him in the shoulder, and then that guy tripped. If anything, that guy Phillips ran right into a tight end of the Chargers. That's terrible right there. It's not a good call. You got 1st and 20 now from the 30-yard line. 3 wide receivers to Herbert's right, sends Johnstone in motion to his left. Takes a snap. Herbert, big drop screen to Hampton, and it's sniffed out by the Giants. It's going to be a 4 or 5 yard loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 25. Big 53 with the play right there. Masayo. 2nd and 24, actually. They tried to set up that same screen they ran earlier this drive. This time he had a linebacker waiting for him as soon as he caught it. 2nd and 24, just under 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Herbert in the empty formation takes a snap. Big drop, looking left, throws, caught by Hampton. And he makes a good move to the outside, gets a lot of yards, penalty yards back. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable. Wow. He caught this ball, made a move to the outside, and just used the speed. Giants played man coverage right there, and Herbert beat him. So you got to think, if they even get close to this first down marker, they got to be going for it. They got to get something going on offense here. A field goal is not going to do anything. They're 3rd and 5 from the 15-yard line. Herbert takes the shotgun snap. Quick throw. He sees pressure. He's going to throw it away. Good job by Herbert to get rid of it. They throw the late flag. Are they going to get grounding? This could be intentional grounding on Justin Herbert. There was also some pushing and shoving after the play. Abdul Carter and Keenan Allen got into it. Intentional grounding on the Chargers. Okay. So Herbert was about to get sacked and threw this ball away. Had no receivers in the area. It's going to be a loss of down and about 10 yards. It's going to bring up, I want to say 4th and 15. Yeah, Abdul Carter coming in on a stunt. Almost gets a sack right there, and they bring Dicker out to try to make this a 10-3 game. Dicker 7 of 7 on the season, a 43-yard attempt. Here's the snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Giants still lead 10-3. 8 minutes left to go, second quarter. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the Giants. Okay, so after the play, they got a personal foul. Oh, on the Chargers. It's on an offensive lineman. They got it. They haven't shown the replay yet. But Harbaugh's chewing him out on the sideline. So that personal foul they're going to use on the kickoff, I'm assuming. So the Giants still up 10-3. 8 minutes left to go, second quarter. go. Giants close to midfield. Right at the 40. Yeah, I think they're in Chargers territory. They're close to it. It's going to be 4th and inches. Daboll's going to throw the red flag. He's going to challenge it that it was a first down. I think he got the ball out. Just looking at the replay, he extended the arm. I think that's a first down. I mean, he's actually still, as he's twisting, he's not down yet, and that ball is still moving across the 50-yard line. I think that's a first down for the Giants because you can actually see the ball. There's evidence of the ball moving. There's not a pile right in front of the guy. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious he's still not down. How about Jackson Dart, though? Wasn't able to convert that turnover into points, but he's playing well. Hasn't turned the football over. Shown good mobility. They're doing some design quarterback runs for him. They went to Scottaboo earlier in the game, kind of got away from him. Hopefully they can come back to him. He's running the football hard. But, you know, I like the way the Giants are playing right now. They had the big play by Dexter Lawrence. It's really their defensive line, who they played well last week too. Brian Burns, Abdul Carter almost got the sack on Herbert. Dexter Lawrence with the tip drill interception. The big man almost returns it for a touchdown. The big story for me is they're at the 4-yard line right after the turnover, and they come out, get a false start. Back them up all the way to the 9-yard line, and they have to settle for a field goal. I mean, that's the story for me. I think they're going in to score a touchdown right there. I mean, they got nothing to lose. They're not going to make the playoffs this year. The Chargers are 3-0. And then the penalty kind of backs them up, and they got to kick the field goal. So they still keep the Chargers in the game. But the defense is bend but don't break. I mean, the Chargers are moving the football, but the Giants, as soon as they get inside their territory, they're kind of nutting up a little bit, and the Chargers are making mistakes, giving, sacks up, stuff they haven't been accustomed to doing since playing their division. All 3 games, the first 3 games of the year, the Chargers played their division and whooped their ass. So now they're playing a non-divisional opponent on the East Coast. And it's a tough game for them. We're going to see what this Chargers team is really made of. And it is a first down. That's a good call right there. So Dart in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. Play action fake to Scottaboo. Trying to get out to his right. Throws on a hop. And it's incomplete, inaccurate for a tight end. I don't think he wouldn't have been able to catch that ball anyways. He had a Henley right in his face as he threw it. That ball's got to be out sooner. He's holding on to it a little bit too long there. Is that a turtleneck in the puka shells? Wow. Play action fake for Dart. He throws and it's caught by Neighbors. Chargers saying incomplete. 3rd and 3. Giants showing tempo. Did he catch it? Here's the replay. Caught it out in front of him. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a tough call right there. I think that's incomplete. He's got it tucked with one hand like this, and as he comes down, that ball kind of moves a little bit. So we got Giants up 10-3. It's a 3rd and 3, but I think it's going to be more like 3rd and 10. This is going to be incomplete. 6 minutes left to go, second quarter. Yeah, for me right here, so if Dart really has a 3rd and 10 right here, don't make a mistake. I mean, he's going to want to try to get this ball down the field. If he's got time, you know, um, you know, check it down, throw underneath, see if his wide receiver can get something going. Live to see another day. If he can get out of the pocket, he's shown this whole first half he's got good mobility. I mean, I think that's his best chance to get this first down, is if he uses his legs right here. Maybe go like an empty, maybe keep one running back in for pass protection. But the Chargers are going to play pretty good defense. Their defense is pretty good. So I think Dart's going to have to use his legs right here for a first down, or possibly hit Malik Neighbors on a big play. I'm sure they're going to be double teaming him, but he hasn't really been able to get going. They have been trying to get him the football, but the last couple weeks he's been shut down. Against the Chiefs last week, I want to say he didn't get the ball till the first play of the fourth quarter. So Malik Neighbors, and he's one of those guys. If he doesn't get the ball, you're gonna hear about it on the sidelines. Maybe with this new quarterback change, he kind of chills out a little bit now that they're winning this football game. But I think you gotta keep getting the ball to Scatterboo. This is for the rest of the game. You can't get away from him. He really, the way that he's running the football, he can kind of control the game a little bit with some big runs, some short yardage. I like him in short yardage too. Just the way that he hits the hole with a full head of steam. So the Giants can't get away from the running game. This is going to be tough on this 3rd and 10, but like I said, I mean, he's shown good mobility early in the game. So what's to say he doesn't get out of the pocket right here and try to get close to the sideline and try to run for this first down? So you got Giants up 10-3. They put some time back on the clock. You got 6:18 left. They're going to call it incomplete. They are going to keep one running back in. It's Scatterboo. He's got a tight end and Neighbors to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left. Oh, Chargers might have jumped. Could be a free play for Dart. He's going to throw fire. Incomplete. Neighbors try to come back for it, and he's hurt. Looks like the right knee. Malik Neighbors came down on that knee awkwardly. Dart, it was a free play. Threw it up to Neighbors. It is the right knee, and he is in pain. Good coverage right there by that Chargers cornerback. He tried to come back for the football and then landed right on that right knee. Oh, that right arm didn't really break the fall. He landed almost all of that came down on the knee. He's like 2 or 3 feet in the air too. Hope he's okay. Oh, shit. Neighbor's getting carted off. Towel on his face. Wow. Wow. Again, it was blanket coverage, one-on-one. Tries to jump back for the football. Pushes that cornerback in front of him. Tries to jump up for it. Lands directly on that right knee. So you got a 3rd and 5 now. Giants without their best wide receiver. And another penalty on the play. Delay game. That's tough right there. You lose your wide receiver and then come out and a delay game next play. I can't fault him for that one. He's kind of shocked. We're all still in disbelief now that Neighbors got carted off. Well, 3rd and 10 now for Jackson Dart. Scatterboo on his right hip. 2 wide receivers on his right, 2 to his left. Here's Dart. Chargers showing blitz. Dart takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks to run right up the middle. Dart's got to make a move, and still on his feet, he's got the first down. First down run, Jackson Dart, the mobility. He's now in the Chargers territory right at the 39-yard line. Oh, good block by Scatterboo. Good pass protection. Took a defensive tackle head on. That's why I love that guy. Wan'Dale Robinson goes in motion to the right. It's a pitch to Scatterboo. Jumps over a guy. Fearless. I mean, he's got a full head of steam, and he takes on 3 Chargers right there. Jumps over a guy and gets pounded. It's a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 now from the 35-yard line of the Chargers. Giants up 10-3, 5:17 left to go, 2nd quarter. Here's Dart now in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left. He's got Wan'Dale all alone to his right. Quick throw out to a tight end, and it's caught close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Just under 5 minutes left to go, 2nd quarter. See if the Giants are in 4-down territory right here. I'm sure this ball is going right to Scatterboo. Shotgun formation for Dart. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Play action fake to Scatterboo, and he's going to keep it. He's got the first down run. It's about the 4th or 5th first down run for Jackson Dart in this first half. Looking like Josh Allen right there. Here's Dart now in the shotgun. They're going to hand this football off to Scatterboo. Full head of steam right up the middle, still on his feet. It's about a 3-yard run. Yeah, now the Chargers they gotta keep their defensive line inside those tackles. Try to force him to the outside. Their linebackers also got to stay inside the pocket too. Hand off to a running back for the Giants. Chargers do a good job on this one. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Giants got all 3 timeouts. He can actually look at the formation right here and call timeout. See what the Chargers are doing, setting up as. It's a big play in this football game. He doesn't have Neighbors. 19 left on the play clock. Doesn't have to snap this football. You can look at the Chargers, what they're doing. If you don't like it, Chargers showing blitz. Now they're backing out of it. Good job by Dart to recognize that. Now they blitz. They're coming. Good pickup by the Giants. Dart's going to throw deep. Fires. Incomplete. Might have a flag on the play, though. He had a guy with the step. It was just an inaccurate throw. How about this Giants pass protection? It's been solid all first half. Pass interference on the Chargers. Dante Jackson Looks like he's going to get Slayton. Oh, yeah. Can't have your hands around the guy's hips. I mean, it was a good throw. I mean, if he didn't have his hands around his hips and slowed him down, I'd have been for sure a touchdown. So it's a spot foul right inside the 10-yard line. Just under 3 minutes left to go. They're actually at the 11-yard line. Hand off to Scattaboo, and he stops short, fights forward, and he's actually going to get 2 yards. That should have been a 1-yard loss, though. Giants can actually get a first down at the 3-yard line. So here's Dart in a shotgun bunch formation. Sends Scattaboo in motion to his left. Now brings him on his right hip. Takes a snap, play action fake. Dart sees pressure, and he gets sacked. He's unable to stay on his feet. Shown good balance all day, but right there he just got tackled right by the feet. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Tui Polo Loto with the tackle or the sack. 3rd and 10 for the Giants, and 2-minute warning is about to hit. Dart now with the limp. I think he's all right, though. Neighbors carted off. Joe Alt also carted off earlier in the game. A lot of injuries. Giants lead 10-3, and they're threatening here late in the second quarter. Ooh, looks like the Giants are going to have to settle for a field goal. Dart had like two guys in his space, had to dirt it. 31-yard attempt, and it's up, and it's good. Field goals aren't going to get the job done. I mean, you've totally controlled this game, but a couple times in the red zone, Dexter Lawrence, after his interception, you got to settle for a field goal. And then on this drive, you got to settle for a field goal. Man, they totally controlled this game. It should be 17-3. Man, the big play I'll remember in this game was that 3rd and 10 coming out off the commercial. And the Chargers jump off sides. Dart coming up. That's why he was coming up limping. He's holding his hamstring. So the Chargers jump off sides. It's a free play. Dart throws it up to Malik Nabers, and he comes down on his knee. And it's just one of those freak type of injuries, right? On a penalty, you're throwing it up just to try to make something happen. You're going to get the ball back if it's an interception. He's clearly not even open, but one-on-one coverage, you're going to give a guy like that an opportunity, and he's carted off. So it's a tough situation for the Giants. I mean, they're going to have to it's a next man up for him. So Herbert's got 1:46 left to go, second quarter. He's going to start this drive right at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation, sends Hampton in motion to his right. Herbert two-step drop, throws quick, and it's caught by Johnstone. Right at the first down marker, it is a first down. Chargers, no huddle formation, 1:36 left to go, second quarter. I believe they have all 3 timeouts. They do. Shotgun formation for Herbert. Giants rush 4, and it's caught again by Johnstone, still on his feet. He caught it. It was about an 8-yard gain, but he got brought back. See where they mark it. Now he comes up with a shoulder injury. Second and 4 for the Chargers. 6-yard catch right there. Herbert, two-step drop, throws quick out to McConkey, and it's dropped again. This time it was a pretty bad throw, but he should have had it. Flag on the play. Looks like Herbert got hit, coming up a little bit. Yeah, he's limping as well. Oh, they took the roughing the passer away. So they threw the flag, but actually took the flag off. Oh, looks like 5 actually got pushed into, Brian Burns got pushed into Herbert's legs right there. Dangerous right there, comes up. Yeah, what do you want him to do? He got pushed into his legs. 3rd and 5 now for the Chargers. Giants showing blitz. 3 wide receivers to Herbert's right. They rush 4. Herbert throws quick, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. The reliable Keenan Allen first down catch. 53 seconds left to go, second quarter. Herbert got hit again. Yeah, they're not the same without Alt in there. First and 10 now for the Chargers. 2 wide receivers on each side. Herbert now in the gun. He's got Hampton to his left hip. Giants showing blitz. They do. Herbert throws quick, caught by Keenan Allen. 5-yard catch right there. Looks like the Chargers, they're going to call timeout, their first timeout. So this is the most times all year I've seen Justin Herbert hit. The first three games, I actually didn't see the one against the Broncos. They might have had a few sacks in that game, but against the Raiders and the Chiefs, he didn't get hit in any of those games. So the Giants have had a good pass rush. Their pass protection is what has impressed me. Coming off of last week's game for this rookie quarterback, they had the Malik Neighbors injury. That's tough. They're going to have to rebound from that. Wan'Dale Robinson's going to have to take the next step. This is a guy that should have 1,000-yard season this year. Herbert now in the gun. Giants blitz. Herbert throws, and it's picked up. Played well by the Giants defensive back, Phillips, I want to say. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. "45 seconds left to go, second quarter. Giants up 13-3. Herbert now in the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left. Keenan Allen all alone to his right. Takes a snap. Big drop. Herbert throws. Caught. Johnstone, and he's going to be short of a first down. They're right at the field goal, though. The yardage they need for the field goal. Let's see what Harbaugh wants to do right here. I think you got to kick the field goal right here. I mean, to make it one possession, try to make it 13-6. You're at 4th and 2. There's 37 seconds left. It's tough. I think for me, I'd kick the field goal right here and just make it one possession. Try to make some offensive adjustments with this offensive line, pass protection for the Chargers in the locker room at halftime. But they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 at the Giants' 41-yard line. They're 2 of 3 on 4th down conversions this year. Shotgun formation for Herbert. He's got Keenan Allen and McConkley. And he got a defensive lineman in a jump free play. He's going to throw it up, and it's intercepted, but it's not going to count. Good hard snap count by Justin Herbert on 4th and 2. You got to think, were they even going to snap that football? I don't think they were going to snap it. I think they were just doing that to have him jump off sides. Because Herbert had a free play, he just threw it up, basically. I mean, Keenan Allen didn't even have a route to run. First and 10 now for the Chargers at the 36-yard line, and looks like the Giants are going to call timeout. Herbert, 15 of 25, 106 yards. The interception to Dexter Lawrence. Dart, 7 of 11, 59 yards. He's also rushed for a touchdown, 44 rushing yards. He's played well. The story has been this Giants defense against Justin Herbert. Scatterboo running the ball hard. Pass protection is really good for the Giants. They're just having to settle for field goals. I thought they should have scored on that Dexter Lawrence interception return, but they had the penalty on the next play after that. First and 10 now for the Chargers, right at the 36-yard line for Herbert. Giants blitz. Herbert throws, fires, caught, end zone, touchdown, Johnstone. And just like that, the Chargers are right back in this game. Good blitz pickup by the Chargers. 13-9, extra point pending. That safety's late getting over there. Good throw by Justin Herbert. Man, Giants played well all first half, and they're only up 3. That's tough. Extra point is up, and it is good. 13-10. You got 27 seconds left to go, and a rookie quarterback. I think he kind of one timeout. I think you hand it off to Scadaboo and try to get it into the half. Chargers got 2 timeouts. You don't want to give this ball back to Herbert. You live and die by the blitz. He did a stanky leg out there. 8 plays, 75 yards, a minute 25 off the clock. Here's Dicker now with the kickoff. It's going to be taken at the 5-yard line, 20-25, and taken down right at the 28-yard line. Let's see what Brian Daboll wants to do. You got 20 seconds left. Dart coming out with a limp. So you got Neighbors out. The mobility now for Jackson Dart in question with this hamstring injury. They're coming out in shotgun. Let's see if they hand it off to Scadaboo. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right, and they do. Scadaboo right up the middle, fights forward, and he's got a 7-yard gain. 15 seconds left to go first half. Chargers not calling any timeouts. And we're going to go to half. The Giants up 13-10. They've really outplayed the Chargers this whole first half. Jackson Dart, almost 45 yards rushing in that first half. The Giants defense was able to get to Justin Herbert, force them off the field. A couple drops by Ladd McConkey. Dexter Lawrence was able to bat a ball to himself, tip it up, intercept it, return it to the 4-yard line. And the Giants actually have a penalty, a false start on the next play, and backs them up to the 9-yard line. I thought that really kind of killed their drive a little bit right there. They got to settle for a field goal. Malik Neighbors goes out. Really another big play in this game. 3rd and 10. A good snap count by Jackson Dart actually gets the Chargers to jump. It's a free play. He throws it up to Neighbors. Neighbors comes down hard on his knee, and it actually gets carted off. So thoughts and prayers go out to Malik Neighbors and his injury that he's dealing with. Hopefully it's not too serious, but the Giants probably want to go get that looked at. They've really played well in this first half, and the score really should be 17-3. Possibly, the Chargers kick a field goal, make it, get 6 points rather than 10. They're faced with a 4th and 2 in this football game, and Justin Herbert's able to get the Giants to jump off sides. So they kind of hurt themselves later on in this first half, but it's going to be tough for them now that the Chargers have kind of got back into this football game. They got momentum with that touchdown. Jackson Dart now dealing with the hamstring injury. They got a lot of things working against them, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Giants up 13-10. I gotta turn it off at the half for the highlights. The copyright me. We are back online. Gotta mute that. Big run by Scattaboo. First down run. They need that. The Giants want to win this football game. Now with Dart being out with the hamstring injury, his mobility is not going to be there. Scattaboo's got to keep running hard like that. First down, Giants. Shotgun formation for Dart. Takes the snap, hands off to Scattaboo. Patience. Good run. Gets to the second level. 6 or 7 yard run again. He's averaging about 5 yards per carry. When I looked at the stats, he ran for 10 rushes for 44 yards in that first half. They really got away from him in that second drive, so I hope they stick with them. Singletary can come in on third down situations, third and long, but this guy's running the ball hard. He takes the football right there for a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. "14 rushes, 64 yards for Scattaboo." Giants close to midfield. Dart in the shotgun. He's got Scattaboo on his right hip. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, pump fake. Now he's going to run. Dart, 50. Close to the 45-yard line. Inside Chargers territory. Looks like the hamstring is okay there. Just underway, third quarter. 12:46 left to go. Dart with the good pump fake gets the defensive lineman to jump. And as soon as he sees that, runs right past him. 122 rush yards for the Giants. 32 for the Chargers. Dart now in the shotgun, sends Slayton in motion to his left. Quick throw, and it's incomplete, inaccurate. Tried to throw it out in front of Johnson, but way out in front of him. Yeah, he didn't have much time there. He's got a guy right in his face. He's got to throw that. Can't really get set. He's got to throw all arm right there, and he's inaccurate. Dart now inside Chargers territory. He's going to pump fake to the outside on the screen. Now he's going to run 45-40. Gets a hit. Still on his feet. Dart 25, 20, 15. Stiff arm. Still on his feet. 7-yard line. Big run, Jackson Dart. Flag on the play. Could be coming back. Wow. Big run by the rookie right there. And it is coming back. Unreal. He broke like 3 tackles right there. Yeah. Could have got one on Tart right there. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a hold right there. Does Dart get away from him? Pretty sure he does. Tarts would probably be able to get one arm on him. I'm sure Dart would be able to evade him the way his mobility is today, but what a run right there. I thought he was going to run it in. The way he was running over people and his stiff arm. It ends up being from like a 40-yard run to a 10-yard loss. 2nd and 20 now for the Giants. What the hell is going on? They're saying that Dart has a concussion or he has to go into the protocol. Never seen that before. The ref's coming up to him like, hey, man, you got to get off the field. Russell Wilson coming into this football game last week, 18 of 32, 160 yards, 2 picks. And you just hear it. I don't have the sound on right now, but you just imagine what's going on in New York right now. The crowd is just like... Wilson now in the gun, 2nd and 20, just under 12 minutes left to go, third quarter. Two wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Takes a snap, three-step drop, looking middle, and he's sacked. Russell Wilson's first play in this football game, sacked for the Giants. Let's see if Dart comes back out. Usually, if you're injured, you got to miss one play. And it's an illegal formation on the Giants, declined by the Chargers. That run by Dart was insane. He kind of came up on his head a little bit. I don't know what. Yeah, they're taking him off the field. They're saying maybe a concussion injury, but he's fine. And now Wilson, right at the 38-yard line, is going to throw this to Robinson, and they get some of those penalty yardage back, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Giants are going to have to punt. Really tough drive right there. I don't think Russell Wilson should be in a football game. They need to put famous Jameis in there. I think you might get a better effort from him. Here's the punt from the Giants. Caught at the 8-yard line and tackled right at the 14. Flag on the play. So I didn't see the. Okay, so he's coming up a little bit injured right there, but I think he's just trying to catch some wind after that run. And they're saying, oh, that could be a head injury. So they took him off the field. There's nothing the Giants could do about that. The ref is literally like, hey, man, he's pushing him to the sideline. And Dart's like got his hands in the air like, hey, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm ready to go. So that was kind of weird that he did that. We'll see if Dart comes out for this next series. But he went to the locker room at halftime with a hamstring injury. He had a good run early in that drive, but then that 40-yard run was insane. So I like what I see from him. And if he continues to run the football like that, and not make mistakes. That's the big thing. I mean, not turning the football over. He's going to put the Giants in good chances to win football games. They don't have a lot of playmakers on offense now that Neighbors is out with the injury, but he's going to have to will him to victory. I mean, Dable's job is on the line, so. Chargers now 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Herbert takes a snap, throws, and it's broken up. Good play by that defensive back of the Giants. It was a low throw to Johnstone. Ooh, Joe Alt out with an ankle injury. They're not saying what the injury is, but he's in street clothes right now. In a walking boot. Wow. Herbert takes a snap, pump fake, screen pass to a tight end, makes a man miss. The Giants are all over it. Actually got tackled and gained a few yards on the tackle. It's a 2-yard gain on the screen pass. 8:45 left to go, third quarter. 3rd and 7 now for the Chargers. Giants defense has been playing great all day. Can they force the Chargers to punt again? They need a good pass rush. They blitzed last time. Herbert now in the gun. He's got McConkey and Keenan Allen to his right. Takes a snap, and it's whistled dead. Got a false start on the Chargers. It's going to back them up 3rd and 12 now. It's on one of those tackles. Chargers 10 penalties for 90 yards. 3rd and 12 now for Justin Herbert. McConkey to his right in the shotgun. He's got Hampton on his left hip. Johnstone all alone to his left. Herbert now in the gun. And another flag on the play. Looks like they're going to get that right guard this time. Back him up another 5. Actually, they called it on the tight end, Gadsden. I thought they called the right guard moved early. You got 3rd and 17 now for Justin Herbert at the 25-yard line. Takes a shotgun snap, big drop for Herbert. Looks over the middle to Hampton's got to make a couple guys miss, and he can't. It's about an 8-yard catch right there. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers are going to have to punt this football. Got 7:25 left to go, third quarter. Giants still up 13-10. Defense bails them out again. Justin Herbert unable to move the football. Here's the pump by Scott. Backs him up all the way to the 5-yard line. Makes a guy miss 10, 20, and out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Flag on the play. It's going to be holding on the Giants. They're going to be backed up, I want to say probably to the 13-yard line on this drive. So it was actually a couple flags, multiple holding calls on the Giants. Dart coming back on the field. They had to take him off for a couple plays. I'm sure that'll be talked about. The referee's taking Dart off the field, and he's basically telling him, I'm okay to play. You got to think after that run, he was just trying to catch some wind. It was a 40-yard run, but he really probably ran about 70 yards right there. So the refs kind of, I think they're just, trying to protect these quarterbacks, but it wasn't a head injury. I think the rule is for a head injury, you got to come off the field. but I think Dart was just trying to catch some wind right there. Maybe call a timeout if I'm the Giants, to possibly, get him back in that football game. Anything than having Russell Wilson come in and take a sack. Yeah, I'm sure that was tough to watch after last week's performance from him. If I'm the Chargers, I'm just keeping 8 in the box, playing man to man on the outside because really what's happening, they're getting beat right up the middle by Scadaboo and Dart on the shotgun design runs. So I'm just going to put, match up. And if they got 4 wide receivers, I'm just going to put, have that slot guy basically kind of cheating in a little bit. Dart is going to have to throw the football. If the Giants want to win this game, Dart's going to have to find one of these receivers, Robinson, Hyatt, guys like that are going to have to make a play. 13-10 isn't gonna win this game. For as badly as the Chargers are playing, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a way to get a touchdown, just like that play to Johnstone. Herbert, 19 of 30, 161 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Rarely do you see him miss 11 passes. Usually he's more like 25 of 30. Single back formation for Dart. And he's going to hand this football off to Scadaboo, full head of steam, and he stopped for about a 2-yard gain. It's exactly what the Chargers are doing. They're just putting a bunch of guys in the box. 5 down linemen. 2 linebackers right in the middle. Well, they actually got an extra linebacker right on the line. Single back formation, Dart fumbles the snap. It's on the ground. Giants pick it up, though. Whoo! That could have been a disaster. That ball is on the ground, and Giants offensive lineman jumped on it. He's not used to being under center. He's so used to being in the shotgun. I see what the Giants are trying to do. They've got a bunch of rushing yards, so they're thinking, let's just come out and just pound the football, but good job by the Chargers to kind of recognize that. Now they're playing off. Shotgun for Dart. Takes a snap, quick throw out, and it's low. Incomplete. You got to get a few yards right there. I mean, you can't put your punter, back him up in the end zone like that. And it's one of those rugby-style kicks, so he needs a little bit of time. He actually takes like 2 steps and kicks the football. It's not one of those normal style punts. Gillian with the punt inside his own end zone. Gets it away. Pretty good punt. Backs him up all the way to the 30. Gillian. 35, 40. Trying to get to the outside, and the Giants got it sniffed out. Gillian, what a pump by him. I'll remember that play. Jamie Gillian switching the field. Special teams and defense for the Giants. As they lead 13-10, 5:09 left to play, third quarter. Herbert now on a 3rd and 6. Picked off! 50-yard line, 45-40, still on his feet, 35-30, 25, Giants are going to score! Oh, and he's tackled. Toe tip, tackle, 4-yard line. Flag on the play, though. Oh, and they're celebrating. It's going to count. The Giants pick off Justin Herbert for the 2nd time. First time Dexter Lawrence got him. That time a Giants DB got him. Pass interference on the Chargers. Offensive PI. Declined. A shoestring tackle right at the 4-yard line. Let's see what happened here. McConkey falls down, and Phillips is right there. So McConkey falls down. The ball's in the air. Phillips just keeps playing the football. He catches it. It's a good catch. He's not down. I'm not sure who tackled him for the Chargers. I got to go back and look at it, but whoever tackled him for the Chargers didn't give up on the play. Giants got to finish. They're right at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal now. They're up 13-3, trying to make this multiple scores. Dart changing the plays in shotgun. Switches Scatterbo to his left hip. Dart now. 2 wide receivers to his right. Hands it off to Scatterbo right up the middle. And he fights forward for a yard. I thought the Chargers got away with the face mask right there. You could see Scatterbo's helmet kind of go like this a little bit. Three minutes left to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal for the New York Giants. Up 13-3, trying to make it 2 possessions. Dart in the shotgun, Scatterbo on his right hip. 2 wide receivers to his right. Now he sends Scatterbo in motion. Pitches it to him. Now the old Andy Reid play to a tight end. They pitch it to a tight end coming in motion. They fake the pitch to Scatterbo. The old Andy Reid play. Gotta love that. And the Giants go up 19-10. Extra point pending. And what the hell was that? The celebration by Dart. I don't know, maybe they'll call something taunting or unsportsmanlike or something on Dart for that celebration. I don't know what he was doing. So you got the touchdown. Now you got a personal foul on the defense. So that happened after the play. So that's going to be enforced on the kickoff, I want to say. What a play. Actually, pump fakes it. He's got Johnson coming in motion. So basically what happens is Scatterbo goes in motion. He pumps it to him. Now you got a tight end coming across. So the defense is all on Scatterbo. And Dart holds the football, pitches it to that tight end, and you basically touchdown Giants. Andy Reid is known for running that play. Giants going for 2. I don't think you need to go for 2 right here. They hand it off to Scatterbo right up the middle. Guess when you got him, anything's possible. Now they got a 21-10 lead. Okay. I don't understand going for 2 right there, but you just hand the football up to Scatterbo. He's got a full head of steam. I mean, he's got a full sprint right into that offensive line, and he's able to push forward for that 2-yard gain. He's averaging like 6 or 7. Maybe more like 5.5, I'd say, this game. So if the Giants can continue to give it to him, he can chip clock. Their defense can continue to make plays. I don't think Herbert's going to turn it over. Rarely do you see him throw 2. It's kind of unheard of if he throws 3 interceptions. So the Chargers should still stick to the run game. They kind of got away from it a little bit, but the Giants have been playing really good defense. So maybe I like that they had success running no huddle right before that. I think it was a couple minutes before the end of the first half. So I really like them to go no huddle right here. Try to get a quick score within 3 minutes, and really force the rookie to make some more plays out there. Giants are up 21-10. Looks like the Chargers are going to get this football right at the 26-yard line. You got 1st and 10. There's Cara Dart. She hot? Yeah, she's pretty hot. Cara Dart. What's going on? Just under 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. Giants up 21-10. Chargers now. Justin Herbert, shotgun formation, sends McConkey in motion to his left. Big drop for Herbert, looking middle, now throws underneath to a fullback. Not sure what that guy is. Looks like a left tackle. I gotta look him up. Number 44 on the Chargers. That can't be a fullback. No way. Did he just throw that to a left tackle? Scott Matlock, a unique two-way player who serves as a defensive lineman and a fullback. Holy shit. Scott Matlock. Okay, we got 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. Chargers are moving the football. Hand off to Hampton. 45-20. No one's going to catch this guy. 5, and he's into the end zone. My goodness. A first-round pick out of North Carolina. Just a blur. It was kind of shocking how he hit that hole right there. Wow. After a great defensive performance all day by the Giants, they gave up this run. Look at this burst of speed right there. He just outruns Rubin. Javon Holland, no chance. Elliott kind of pushes him in at the end. Look at him outrun that DB right there. My goodness. I was just kind of shocked. I'm like, how? He's not even touched. Chargers now going for two, 21-16. 127 left to go third quarter. I expected him to try to score quick, but man, I wasn't expecting that from Hampton. I think he had like 35 rushing yards all game. Now he's up to 100 with that one. I don't get going for two right here. You don't really need to do it. So much time left in the game. You got 127 left in the third. A lot of these games are decided by 1, 2, 3 points. Chargers going for two. Herbert in the gun sends Matlock in motion to his left. Believe that's Matlock. Now Herbert's going to run for it. To the left, fights forward, end zone. He's got it. 21-18. Design quarterback run for Herbert. Yeah, they sent that big Matlock guy in motion. And Herbert, that's the side that Herbert ran it on. Ooh, was that knee down? I think the ball was across before the knee was down. Was that the Saints keeping it close with the Bills? 21-16. I gotta see that score again. Detroit up 20-10. New England up 41-6. Philly up 31-20. I thought Tampa Bay could win that game. Pittsburgh won 24-21. Atlanta winning 31-16. Yeah, 21-16. Wow. Buffalo at home. Something's going on in that one. How are they not up by more in that one? Man, and the Saints are 2nd and 9 at Buffalo's 13. Allen, 12 of 16, 169 yards, a touchdown and a pick. What the hell? It must be terrible on third down. 2 of 5 on third down. 20 first downs, though. Oh, that's why. Eight penalties for the Bills. 0 for 1 on fourth down. Man, the Saints are outgaining them. 271 yards to 267 yards. That's unheard of. Here's Dart now, 1st and 10. He's going to throw quick out to Scatterboot. Full head of steam. And he's got about a 7-yard catch right there and run. So a little bit of he threw to the far sideline right, and Scatterboot had a couple blockers in front of him. 2nd and 3 now for the Giants. 1:04 left to go. Third quarter. Scatterboot 16 rushes, 64 yards. Hampton 9 rushes, 91 yards, but a lot of them were on that carry. Just a second. Now they're going to hand off to Scatterboot, and he's got to fight forward. First down run. 43 seconds left to go third quarter. Scatterboot down for a little bit. He's all right, though. Giants now in the Chargers territory. 1st and 10. They got to run a play before this third quarter winds down. Dart now in the shotgun. He's got Wandell in the slot to his left. Hyatt to his right. Fakes the pitch to Scatterboot. All kinds of time. Now he sees pressure. Sacked! Sandwiched by the Chargers. It's going to bring up 2nd and long now for the Giants as the third quarter winds down. They're only up 21-18. Dart's got to make a play right here. Doesn't need to get it all back, though, on this play. I mean, he could throw underneath, try to force this to like a 3rd and 7. They're in the Chargers territory. I'm not sure what the range is of the Giants kicker, but if they're anywhere close on fourth down, you got to be aggressive right here. You can't give the ball back to Justin Herbert, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Eventually, he's going to find a way. Hampton made a play on that last series. The defense now, it's been out there a while, making plays. Had a breakdown right there. They also had a breakdown on the Johnstone play. So a couple big plays by the Chargers. The reason why they're in this football game. I think you got to be aggressive here. If it's even close to that fourth down marker, you got to go for it. They're at second and long right here. Maybe you throw underneath. Maybe try to pick up some of those sack yards back. Yeah, try to force it to like a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, and hope Dart and his mobility can get the Giants another first down. Whoa, 1st and 10 for the Giants. Big run looks like. And Scatterboo breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Swear he reminds me of Mike Allstott. How the hell did they get that first down? Makes one guy miss. Falls into another guy. 3 tackles right there. 2nd and 8 for the Giants. Just under 14 minutes left to go in this game. Dart in the shotgun. He's got Wandell to his left in the slot. Fakes that way. Now he's seeing pressure, and he's sacked by a Chargers defensive lineman. It's going to bring up 3rd down. About 3rd and 12 on this one. He's got to get rid of the football. He's got time. He's just got to get rid of it. He's either got to make a decision to tuck it and run. He's got Slayton. He could have went deep to him. Chargers have 6 sacks. Here's Dart now in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, looking left, now looking middle. All kinds of time. Dart trying to make a play. Now he's going to run for it. 40, and he's tackled. 38-yard line. They're close. They're right in the field goal range. It's 4th and 11. It's going to be a big field goal, though. they're not showing that kicker's range. Who's the kicker for the Giants? Is it Gano? I want to say it's Gano. Graham Gano is his name. Oh, they're punting it. Gillian trying for the coffin corner right at the 10-yard line, and it's fair caught right at the 9. So they elect not to kick the field goal. Interesting. I'm trying to look up his stats. Because they're right at the 40. I mean, for a normal kicker these days, I mean, that's right there in field goal range. So this guy's played since 2009. His long is 55. I mean, so you're close to that distance. I don't understand why he just didn't try to kick it there. He's already made a 55-yarder this year. I mean, 6 years ago, he made a 63-yarder. He's probably thinking that really a field goal really does me no good right there. Let's back him up. They get the ball at the, 35. Inside that, 25 to 35, we back them up to the 10. But if they miss the field goal, they're already close to midfield. So it's probably the better decision to punt it. Why are they saying injured reserve? So he's not kicking. Kicker Giants. Jude McCann. Okay, that's why. So they got a new kicker in there. They're not going to throw him in there at that point in time. Jude McCantney. Yeah, I don't think he's ever played an NFL game before either. Okay, so we got Chargers with the football. Right at the 9-yard line, shotgun formation for Herbert. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. Now he sends Keenan Allen in motion to his left. Amari Hampton on his left hip. Takes a snap, throws quick left to Keenan Allen. Caught, close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Just under 12 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Giants up 21 to 18. Herbert trying to lead the Chargers back. The last 3 drives, it's been a punt, interception, and that touchdown run by Amari and Hampton. Herbert's going to have to make a play here. 3rd and 2, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Amari and Hampton, the running back. Big drop. And he's pressured, throws incomplete. Good job by that Giants defensive line to make a play right there. Chargers are forced to punt. 51. He's been all over the field today. Oh, he just beats that left tackle. And that left tackle didn't even attempt to block that guy. Reedus. Abdul Carter. My goodness. He's had a couple of those today. He should have sacked Herbert earlier. Should have got him right there. Ooh, terrible punt. It's going to be out of bounds right at the 46-yard line. Well, that ref's still walking, still going. And he's in the Chargers territory right at the 45-yard line. A horrible punt by that Chargers punter. Gives him a gift. Now Dart's right back into Chargers territory at the 45-yard line. Chiefs Ravens coming up next. Oh, wow. Wandell all the way inside the red zone for the Giants. It's a quick throw out to Robinson. Makes the guy miss. Gets about 6-7 yards right there. Second and 4 for the Giants as they hand off to Singletary. Trying to make a guy miss, come back middle. Does a good job right there. It's a 3-yard carry. It's going to bring up short yardage for the Giants right at the 10-yard line. I don't think a field goal does any good right here. You got to keep being aggressive. But they got a horrible spot right there. It should be 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 2 for some reason. Yeah, he's not down yet. That ball is right at the 9 yard line. He's short. He's obviously short of the line of game, but it shouldn't be a 3rd and 2. It should be 3rd and 1. Um, I think the play right here is you're aggressive on 3rd down. On 4th down, you can go if they spot this and it's really a 3rd and 1. You pass it on 3rd down and you do the quarterback sneak on 4th down. It's close enough, but just depending on what the Giants want to do. I mean, Jackson Dart, he's shown, I mean, they could do a design quarterback run, and he can get this 1st down right here. So could that be the play? Do you kind of get him out to his right, have a couple options there, or do you just hand the ball off to Scatterboo and let him do what he does? So they got a lot of options right here. They got the game right in their hands. The Chargers, they got a good defense. I'm not writing them off just yet, but the Giants got to be aggressive. Even if they don't get the 1st down right here, I just think a field goal does no good. Even if you kick it, you make it a 6-point ball game. I just think, Justin Herbert's there's too much time on the clock for Justin Herbert. He's going to make a few plays and find a way. So the Giants got to get a touchdown right here, and it starts with this 1st down. They'll be inside the 10, right around the 8-7 yard line. And then again, I think you got to be aggressive. I think it's 4-down territory. You want to put the game away at that point. And it's on this rookie quarterback. Malik Neighbors went out with an injury late in the 1st half. Robinson, they're getting the ball to him, trying to make some plays. But another guy's going to have to step up here. They're going to be keying on his mobility and keying on Scatterboo. So somebody else is going to have to make a play for the Giants. Yeah, they're showing it right now. His knee is not down at the 10. His knee is literally 3 or 4 inches off the ground, and that ball is right at the 9 yard line. They've actually respotted it. It is now a 3rd and 1. So you throw it. I think you throw it here on 3rd. That's a design quarterback run for Dart. He's stuck. Still on his feet. Dart fights forward. He's got the 1st down. Wow, he got stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Got out to his left. Unreal. Misses Dart. Wow. And it's offsides on the Chargers. It's going to be a 1st down anyways. What a run. 2nd crazy run by Jackson Dart. Unreal. So this dude goes head on with this Chargers defensive line. This defensive lineman, you can't tackle him. He's all over him. Get off me. And then he fights forward and gets the 1st down. Gotta love that effort. This guy's willing him to his 1st win. Got to keep his coach's job. 1st and goal at the 5 yard line. Jackson Dart, could he be the savior for the Giants? They're 0-3. Trying to beat the 3-0 Chargers. Pistol look for the Giants. Chargers showing blitz. Handoff. Scatterboo, 3 yard line. Spin move. Fights forward, 1 yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Giants. 7:43 left to go. 4th quarter. Giants up 21-18. Trying to put this game away. Dart now getting the play. No hurry. 26 seconds left on the play clock. Giants bringing in a heavy package. Scatterboo. A couple tight ends. Scatterboo on his left hip. Shotgun formation for Dart. 2 wide receivers to his right. He's got 2 tight ends in there as well. Sends Robinson in motion to his left. Hand off to Scatterboo. He's stuffed, still fighting. He's going to be right at the 1 yard line. Wow, and he's met by that Chargers linebacker. Some smash mouth football going on right now. Scatterboo takes this ball. Oh, and he's one guy away, and they meet head up right at the goal line. No gain on the play. Giants got 2 plays right here to score. 6:45 left to go. Here's Dart now. Sends Scatterboo to his right hip. He's got one wide receiver to his left. Wandell and another wide receiver to his right. Dart barking out signals. He's going to take it himself, and he's stopped for about a 3-yard loss. Chargers hold. Now you're back at the 4 yard line. Going to have to throw this football. Someone else is going to have to beat him besides Scatterboo or Dart. Dart now in the empty formation. He's got Scatterboo to his right, sends him in motion now to his left. Fakes the handoff to him. Dart all kinds of time. Now he's going to get out to his right. Dart trying to make a play. Throws it up! And it's incomplete! Right in Wandell Robinson's hands. And he dropped it. Chargers hold. Still 21-18. Dart, he had the guy. He made a couple guys miss, bought some time for him. He threw it up, the right pass. And Wandell Robinson, not a guy who's going to jump up and make a play like that. It's right in his hands, though. Dart looks to his left, then comes back all the way across the field to his right. Wandell Robinson's wide open, but goes up and gets it and gets popped and loses the football. Ball's right in his hands. Just one of those plays in Madden, where you throw it up, the wide receiver has it right in their hands, but gets popped by a defensive player and loses the football. So it ends up being a turnover on downs for the Giants as an I formation for the Chargers, a pitch to Hampton, and he fights forward. He's going to get about 7 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 now from the about 11-yard line, 12-yard line for the Chargers. 5:20 left to go, 4th quarter. Chargers still sticking with the run. Herbert, 17 game-winning drives since 2020, 3rd most in NFL. Single back formation for Herbert. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks over the middle, ball's in the air, and it's tipped, hits the ground. Giants had a chance to pick that off. Newbin made a play. 3rd and 3 now for the Chargers. Man, Abdul Carter continues to cause havoc. Was that him on that play? But he was right in Herbert's face. 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. Right at the 11-yard line. Herbert, 3 for 7 on passing on 3rd downs today. Herbert takes a snap, is going to hand off to Hampton, trying to get out to his left. He does. 1st down, 20, 25, 30, pushed out of bounds, 40-yard line. Amarian Hampton with one of those runs gets out to the outside. You can't stop him if he gets out there. It's just too much speed. He's obviously the fastest guy on the field right now. Actually goes back about 5 yards to gain that freaking 30 right there. So Herbert right now, right at the 40-yard line, shotgun formation, sends Johnstone in motion to his left. Play action fake to Hampton. Herbert, all kinds of time. He could bake a cake. Now he's going to throw, and it's out of bounds. Second and 10 for the Chargers on a throwaway by Justin Herbert. 4:35 left to go, fourth quarter. They play action fake to Hampton, and really everyone gets stuffed right in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Herbert kind of rolls out to his left. Everyone's covered downfield. Tried to get the ball to Keenan Allen, if anyone. Herbert now in the gun. Giants showing blitz. They do. Herbert. Time's going to throw deep. Fires. Incomplete. Little bit inaccurate right there for 84, the wide receiver for the Chargers. Flag on the play, though. Ooh, holding on the defense. It's going to be a first down for the Chargers. Keep this drive alive. 4:29 left to go, fourth quarter. They got holding on Banks on Keenan Allen. First and 10 now for the Chargers at the 45-yard line, close to midfield. Since Keenan and Allen in motion to his left, going to hand this ball off to Hampton. Giants do a good job this time. It's going to be about a 1-yard gain for Amari and Hampton. 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this one. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Here's Herbert in the gun. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. Johnstone all alone to his left. Takes a snap. Giants blitz. Thrown, broken up by Banks. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Still 3 timeouts. Giants fans coming alive on this one. 3rd and 9, 3:46 left to go. Giants up 21-18. Here's Herbert in the gun. 3 wide receivers to his right. Hampton on his left hip. Sends Gadsden in motion to his left. Herbert, big drop. Now he's getting out to his right. He's sacked! Justin Herbert sacked by Brian Burns, Spider-Man! All the way back around the 30. 4th and 25 for the Chargers. Oh, Brian Burns right up the middle, comes free, untouched. No chance for Herbert. I mean, Johnstone was really the only guy who comes free, but by that time, Burns is in his face. Chargers got a punt, just under 3 minutes left to go. They need a good punt right here. Got to switch the field. Way back to the 12-yard line, caught, 20. Got to make a guy miss, and doesn't. It's going to be Jackson Dart and the Giants football right at the 22-yard line. 2:52 left to go in the fourth. Okay, so we got a 3rd and 5 now for the Giants. 2:38 left to go, fourth quarter. One timeout left for the Chargers. Here we go, ball game basically right here. Time we got 104. So the Chiefs and Ravens start in about 20 minutes. Here's Dart now in the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Ball game right here. Chargers showing blitz. Dart takes a snap, looking left, throws middle, caught! He's got the first down. He was down, the ball came out, but he was down. Johnson with the catch. Big catch, the rookie might get his first win on his first start. Wow. Beating a 3-0 Chargers. Who would have thought? Johnson. Big catch. The Chargers are playing zone right here. He just stops. He's right in the middle, wide open. I guarantee the Chargers were playing zone because they thought Dart would possibly might run this for a first down. So we got 1st and 10 for the Giants. 2:34 left, no timeouts for the Chargers. They can run this down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a snap by Scatterboo. Spin move, still on his feet. It's going to be about a 5-yard run right there. It continues to be a problem. I mean, right around this time, people aren't trying to tackle him. This 2-minute warning is going to run down, but how about Jackson Dart? The hamstring injury in the first half coming out, had a big run, negated by a holding penalty, still able to kind of find a way. The Giants played amazing today. Their defensive line got to Justin Herbert, and that's tough to do. He's able to get the football out so quick. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence with a huge interception return for the Giants down to the 4-yard line. Justin Herbert threw a couple interceptions out there. But the story will be Jackson Dart in his first NFL start, able to beat, an undefeated team, one of the best teams in the NFL. And now for the New York Giants, finally, there is hope. I don't think that it's fool's gold. This is a really good football team. I think if Jackson Dart, if they continue to game plan the right way and Scatterboo runs the football like that, they're going to be tough to stop. I mean, he didn't turn the football over. If he's one of those guys that has a low touchdown number, but has a low interception number as well, but he continues to get rushing touchdowns. Convert third downs. That's the most important thing. The one to Johnson right there for the ball game. That's what kind of gives you signs maybe the tides are turning for the Giants with this new quarterback change. So we're going to wait and see. They got this football game 21-18. 2-minute warning. The Chargers might get this football back with about 13, maybe 15 seconds left. It's going to be pretty tough, but the Giants are going to go on and win this football game. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.